Hey guys, what's up? Today I just wanted to talk about some things that are going on around the world today because I feel like there are so many things that we need to be aware of today that are happening, and not just in the US, the country I live in, but even just across the whole world. So hopefully, as most of you know, many protests have been going on in the US and just all around the US in general. And many people have been protesting for Black Lives Matter and all Black Lives Matter and that movement. And as most of you hopefully may know, unless you live under a rock, many Black people in general have just been being killed or accused of things that they didn't do, and I'll put some of their names on the screen right now because and that's not even all of them, because there's just so many that need justice for what was done. But one that stands out the most to maybe most of us is George Floyd. And just this morning I found out that the officer who killed him, or at least one of them, signed a donation, like a GoFundMe, and basically many people donated $1 million to bail him out of jail. So we all know that that's not right, because an officer is now just set free for a murder that he has done. And what's even worse is people donated to him and for him to get out of jail. Now, there are also many things going on around the world, not just Black Lives Matter movements and protests, but also Yemen is fighting so many things right now, and just the Middle East in general. And I personally did not know about that until I saw it on social media. And it's just so sad what they're going through, because they're going through an epidemic and a pandemic and even war all at the same time. And it's so sad because no one around the world is helping them. And it's just so crazy because everywhere else in the world, yeah, we're fighting through a pandemic as well, but they're fighting through many other things. And also, concluding to the pandemic, COVID-19, we're all fighting that and still struggling through that. And most countries are still dealing with COVID-19. Like, it hasn't gone away, it's still been here. And it sucks to say, because we've all been in quarantine so long that I feel like I'm actually going to lose my mind eventually. But it's really crazy because so much has happened in 2020, and I'm not saying I want to go back to 2019, but I do want 2020 to be over soon, because it feels like 2020 has gone by fast, but at the same time has been so long, and so many things have happened in 2020 that it's so crazy to even believe that we're just halfway through the year. And it's just like, oh my gosh. But yeah, so those are a few things that I really wanted to talk about, because I feel like people really need to be aware of them and speak up about it as well. And I know I don't have a huge platform, but I just want to use the platform that I have to speak up about these types of things, because they need to be recognized, they need to be acknowledged. And the more people speak up about it, the more people share about it and protest about it, or whatever it may look like for you, the more people will know about it. Because like I said, the whole Yemen thing and everything going on in Yemen, I didn't know until one of my friends put it on their story on Instagram, and that's how I found out. And even if you just change one person's point of view, or just not change, but just share what's going on in the world with one person, 2 people, even just 3 people, it's better than having not done anything at all. and just sitting silent, and you don't have to speak up how I am doing right now. You can do protests, you can share things on your story, you can donate, you can sign petitions, whatever that may look like for you. But I feel like what's going on in today's world, we all have to make a contribute. And because of what I'm doing in my way of speaking up about what's going on in today's world may not be the same for you. Yours may be signing petitions, protesting, sharing posts here and there on Instagram or Snapchat or whatever it may be. And I feel like we just all have to be speaking up about this thing no matter what it looks like. And I'm not forcing you to, I'm just asking you to, if you feel comfortable, to speak up in some sort of way so we can have more people know about what's going on and acknowledge what's going on, because the more people we inform, the more people can also speak up about what's going on. But with that being said, that is all I basically wanted to share with you guys today. I will, regarding the Black Lives Matter movement, I will also have some movies and shows that are mainly easily found on Netflix that I have either personally heard of or watched, and I'll leave them down below if you want to try and inform yourself more on what's going on and just watch a few of those. I'm not telling you to, but if you want to, go ahead. I'll leave them down below, and there are many more movies and TV shows that I did not put down there that you can also try and find, because there are many movies and shows, trust me, but those are just some that stuck out to me or that I've already seen myself personally. And I will also leave a Bible verse that I feel like we all just have to stand by nowadays with all the craziness and everything that's just going on around us, and that's John 13:34-35. So I'll leave that down below also so you guys can read that and hopefully share that as well, so we can just all love each other for who we are and just acknowledge that we are all humans and we all deserve the same amount of equality and rights as any other human. And I feel like that's where our world needs to understand, because we're all human at the end of the day, and we need to respect each other's differences, no matter what that may look like. Race, skin color, sexuality, nationality, whatever that may look like, we all need to recognize it and be understanding for our differences, because we are all different and we are all unique in our own ways. But when we take our differences and create them in a way to hate someone, that's not where we're going. Like, I may not agree with you, I may not agree with how you choose to live your life or your choices, but I'm still going to love you for who you are, because we're all human, and that's what Jesus Christ would want us to do. So with that being said, I hope that I informed you on something or gave you motivation to also speak up, no matter what that may look like, or just something that could benefit you in a positive way from this video. And that's all I just wanted to do, was speak up and possibly benefit someone in a positive way, no matter what that may look like, even if it's just one person or even if it's just two. We just really need to all love each other, and I wanted to keep this as positive as possible and as quick as possible, because I don't want to sit here rambling about everything. But with all of that being said, that was basically it for today's video. I just wanted to talk to you guys about what's been going on and everything, because it's all so crazy and so unreal. Because it's like one moment it's like we remember about these things, and then one moment it's like, wow, this stuff is still going on. So with that being said, that's basically it for this week's video. I'm not gonna be taking like a break from YouTube. Like, I'm still gonna be doing where, hopefully I'm still gonna be doing where I post every other week, which is usually every other Saturday. But in this case, it's probably gonna be every other Sunday, because today's Sunday right now when I'm filming this. So hopefully I can get this up for you guys by today. But hopefully I can see you guys in about 2 weeks from now. But I feel like this was a wake-up call for the whole entire world in general, and we all need to wake up and not go back to what was normal, because nothing will get back to normal. And as quick as we want this pandemic to be over and everything to just be better, it's gonna take some time, but all we have to do is just be patient and wait. So, like I said, I can literally go on and on about this, but I'm not. And I hope you guys really learned something from this, and I will see you guys in about 2 weeks from now.